Okay, hello, hello, hello. Um, I am here this evening on this beautiful sunny August evening to show you very quickly. Okay, this is only going to be about a 10-minute, maybe 15 class for you. It's an introduction for me and for you. I have used the cutting system from Creative Memories a few times, but it's still very new for me. And one thing that I have learned about this is that it takes practice. All right, so before I go ahead and start talking about this, just a couple of things. I always forget to ask you all to please hit the like button. Okay, it's that thumbs up. All right, it really helps my channel to grow, and that is what I am aiming for right now, is to grow my subscription base just a little bit more in YouTube. And also it lets me know how many people are actually seeing the video. So if you could do that, please. Also, it's a live video, so feel free to comment or write into the chat. The chat is on the right hand side of the screen. The commenting is on the underneath the video. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to oh, there, that's perfect. Okay, sorry about that. First of all, I did not take any of this out of the packaging because I wanted to talk to you first about this. So this organizer was recommended by another Creative Memories advisor on our advisor Facebook page. And I was getting very frustrated because I couldn't find anything that would accommodate everything from the system. So I was quite happy when I read that she used this. So this is the Totally Tiffany set. And this is, oh man, it doesn't say on it. I believe this was the Stephanie. But if you're interested in finding out exactly what it was, please leave a comment here or email me, and I will look it up for you, because I'm just not positive, because I bought a whole bunch of them at one time, but I think it's the Stephanie. All right, so it's the container actually is amazing. All right, so, and it's going to be able to fit lots more in here, and it's got this beautiful tray, so everything comes out at once. I just love it. Okay, enough said about Totally Tiffany. All right, so I hear that older purchases of this cutting system were a little different, and the this cheat sheet did not come with it if you purchased it a long time ago. All right, and I don't know what to say about that. I maybe could make a photocopy for you. I'm not sure if I could, but I could try it if you really wanted one. But if you're buying it now, which you probably will want to do if you don't have it already, you will get these. Okay. Now, all I have so far are the circles. Okay. And these are all of the circles that are available. Now, this comes as one set. All right. And so you have the 3 different sizes. And with these 3 different sizes of circles and these 3 amazing little blades, which I'm going to show you more about in detail here in just a minute, you can cut, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different circle sizes with just these 3. All right. And I think if you were Linda, you could probably do more, because she's just like this. She's a natural at this. So every time I get into trouble with it, she helps me. Okay. These are very sturdy. Okay. And the way they come is you can buy it as a set. So you get this cheat sheet, you get the 3 circles, and you get the 3 blades. All right. You can also buy individually. You can buy this set, or you can just buy the blades, or you can even buy the blades individually, because they don't all wear out at the same time, right? And then you can also buy this, which is the large circle. And this one makes 6 different sizes of circles. All right. So for every spot or every groove here where you can put a cutter in, you can make 3 different sizes because we have 3 different blades. Okay, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. All right, first of all, I want to talk to you about these little guys here. Okay, so as I said, they are very, very sturdy. And if you look, hopefully you can see this on the back here. Okay, this is a rubbery, they're like tabs, only they don't come off. All right, and they're very rubbery. And so when you put them down, it really helps to stick. And this is quite a smooth surface. So you can see like it really does stick well. So, all right, and then this is the same. Okay, so all of these have the rubbery things on them. Okay, and what else did I want to tell you? Okay, so these come also in a set of ovals, so very similar to this, 3 different ones in the pack. They also come in rounded rectangles, so the corners are rounded on all the rectangles. And then there are a few specialty shapes, and I think those ones keep changing periodically. Okay, I haven't been with the company long enough to actually see that happen yet. But I know that there's a big one like this, that's sort of a rectangle, but it's got some design to it. It's not just a plain, it sort of comes around like this and then goes in and out and in and out. Anyways, if you're interested, please let me know. I'll send you a link and you can have a look at that specifically. Okay, so now on to the blades. Okay, so we've got 3 different blades. They are all designed the same way, and there's just one difference between all of them. Okay, and this is how you open them. You'll see those little grooves on the sides. Okay, those are to grab with your thumb and your finger, and you just pull straight out. All right, and then you turn it over and just slide it back in right where it was. All right, now that's just to protect you so you don't cut yourself. The blade is right there. It's in that yellow piece. Hopefully you can see it there. So you want to make sure when you're storing these or not using them that you close them. All right, because that blade is quite sharp and it's very easy to cut your finger. Okay, so this is how they look for storage. All right, and then you just turn it around and open it up. All right, so I'm going to do that for all 3 of these because I want you to be able to look at them at the same time. Okay, and bear in mind that this is really, really new for me. Okay, I've only used this system, I think probably for a half a dozen projects, but I got to tell you, I love it. And I can see I'm going to need more practice, but I'm already loving this whole system. And one of the things I love the most is you don't just cut paper with this. You can cut your photos. So you can nest them. You can cut a mat with this and then nest the size of the photo just to go inside. So there's just a small margin for your mat. I love it. Okay, so here, I'm just going to pick these up together. I hope I've got there. Okay, hopefully this will work. Now, I want you to see, I can't point because I'm using both my hands. You can see the yellow blade though, okay, or the yellow blade holder. And then right below that on each of these in their own color are 2 little tabbies. Now, if you pay close attention to those little tabbies, you'll see that they are a different space away from the blade. Okay, there, the blue ones are better. You can see them right here. So the red is the closest to the blade. The green is the middle, and then the blue is the furthest away from the blade. And that is what helps you make all those different sizes of circles, because these little tab things go into the grooves. All right, so you can see there's a groove on the outside of the circle, and there's another groove on the inside of the circle. So you can cut either around the outside or on the inside. And that's another reason why you get so many circles out of this thing, or how many sizes of circles. All right, so these little tabbies, the 2 of them, are going to fit right into that groove with the blade facing either, if you're on the outer edge, to the outside, or if you're on the inner edge, to the inside. All right, so just like that. And I hope I can find an angle where you can see this. What happened? My computer just dinged on me. I don't know what happened though. All right, so I don't think I can get a really good angle here. You can sort of see it there. All right, that those tabs are in the groove. And if you're wanting to make the circle sizes for the inside, then you would just turn it, and then you fit your tabs into those groups. All right, so naturally, if you are using the blue one, whoops, the blade itself, once you slip it into the groove, is going to be further away from the circle pattern here. So you can see how far away it is. All right, and then as opposed to this one. I hope this is making sense to you. So you can see how close the blade is there. Okay, so that is basically how the system works. Now I just want to show you, oh, and I forgot one really, really important thing, and that is this. Okay, this is the mat, and this is a self-healing mat. So I'm just going to fix this here. So you can do all of your cutting on here, and you have to have something underneath this, underneath the paper you're going to cut or the photo you're going to cut, because that blade is going right down onto this cardstock or photo or whatever it is that you're using. All right, so I'm going to just look at my sheet here, and I'm going to grab the middle-sized circle. I want the middle-sized circle. All right, and I'm going to make a 4-inch circle. So if you look here, you can see a 4 in red. That means that I'm going to use this size of circle with the red blade. Okay, and it's on the outside. So what I want to do is I want to just have this, the little tabbies inside along in the grooves. Both of them need to go in the grooves. Okay, and because I'm going along on the outside of the paper, I need to give myself some room over here, so I can't go right up to the edge. Let's see, move my paper. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of room. Okay, I'm going to go into this. I'm going to stand because for some reason my cutting works better if I'm standing. Okay, and then I'm just going to push down firmly. I've got one hand on the circle, one hand on the cutter. And that's it. We done. Oops, except I missed a piece there. Okay, see what remember what I said about practice, right? Just hang on a second here, see my big arm. Okay, so this is one of the things I haven't quite mastered yet, is this even pressure all the way around. All right, so there's my circle. Perfect, 4 inches. Okay, now I'm going to use the same circle. I'm going to go on the inside. Now this time I can go right out to the edge of the paper because my blade's going to be on the inside. All right, and I'm going to make a 1-inch circle. So the 1 inch is in blue. That means I'm going to be using my blue blade. And this time I'm going to put it on the inside groove because I'm going to be cutting on the inside of the circle. All right, so I'm just going to start cutting, and this thing just turns as you go. And just take that off. You see, I didn't get even pressure quite again. And there you go. Cool, eh? All right, so there is also a bundle where you can buy the set of regular circles and the cutters, the blades, and the mat. All right, so there's a couple of different ways that you can purchase this. And if you're interested in doing that, all right, I am offering to anyone who watches my video tonight or for the rest of the weekend. So until, because it's a long weekend. All right, today is August 2nd, which is Friday. The special will go until Monday, which would be the 3rd, 4th, the 5th, August 5th. All right, if you purchase anything to do with the cutting system, okay, one of the bundles or individual pieces, okay, I'm going to give you 30% off. All right, so if you're ordering directly, let me know and I will reimburse you the 30% into your bank account by e-transfer. And if you're local here and you can pick up from me, then I will, you can just order it through me, let me know what you want, and I will just take the 30% straight off the top. All right, I think that's it for tonight. I know I will be back again for another beginner class because I want to talk to you about the border punches and all of the other types of punches that Creative Memories has. I already talked once about the Border Maker cartridges and that system, which is amazing, and I'm loving it. The more I use it, the more I love it. So I think that's it for this evening, though. This is the basics for the circle cutting system. And please, I'll leave a link in the description below for the actual Creative Memories website where you can go and take a look at all of this and the prices and everything and see what are in the different bundles and what different shapes are available. And I think that is it. So I'm going to sign off for this evening. Thank you very much for watching. This is Valerie at Sure Scraps Lot. And don't forget to press that